Hi, welcome back. I am standing in front of my hats from around the world. Paris, Netherlands, Hawaii. Why? Because today we're going to talk about pitfall number 4. And pitfall number 4 has to do with stakeholders, our stakeholder analysis, and another term, neighborhood. But I don't want to talk about it in the same way we normally talk about it. Normally we think about who are the leadership, who are those that are directly impacted versus those that are indirectly impacted, and then managers and all of that. Nope. Today I want to ask a question that has probably been in the back of our minds, but we weren't sure if it had anything to do with our stakeholder analysis. Hang in there and we shall be right back. Question for you. Have you ever implemented a project or went through a transformation, and when you were having meetings, there was this one person or a couple of people that seemed to keep hijacking your meetings? And what I mean, they come in, they ask questions, maybe they have the title, maybe they seem very influential. And so you spend almost the entire project wanting to focus on their needs. 6 months after the project has launched, the system went implemented, leadership, CEOs, CFOs are going back and they're looking at the results and they're asking themselves, when we did this project, did we get the financial benefits that we initially set out to do? Because most leaders and businesses don't set out to do any sort of transformation just because they've got a couple of $1 million in their pocket. More than likely, they did it because they were expecting business and cash flow. They were trying to manage the financials and wanted the cash flow to increase or expenses to decrease. But you focus a lot of your project time on this particular person or their issues. I'm not saying ignore them, but I am saying that we need to, as a CEO and leaders of the organization, make sure that the people we're putting as representation of our company are considering our financials and our overall objectives and not their own. But making sure that when your organization, when your leaders go back and look at the financials and the impact of your project 6 months, 12 months down the line, that they can successfully say, clearly say, that it was success. And what they set out to do in the transformation happened better than they could have expected. This next thought is more for those of us who have set out to have a great idea. We've got this great idea. We've got this great product or service that we want to go and jump onto. And so we get this idea and we run out to our family and our friends and we say, hey, we start pitching it to them and they gave us great feedback. And then we go and implement that feedback and we spend a lot of time, and then it's hesitation. Oh, can I still do this? Will I still do this? Will it still launch? Is it still a great idea? And we never stop to ask ourselves, hey, I love my family, I love my friends, but in reality, would they actually buy this product or this service? And think about, secondly, the feedback that they're giving me, if I take the time to actually implement this feedback, maybe it's great feedback, but if I take the time now to implement this feedback, how much time and how much money do I have to invest? And if I invest the time and money, is it going to make a big difference to my target audience? Because maybe my target audience really doesn't care. Maybe my target audience already sees the value in what I'm trying to bring and they're willing to buy it as it is right then. But maybe I can do that idea later, or maybe I don't need to implement that feedback at all. These are some of the things that you need to consider, whether it's opening a school, whether it's launching a product or some other service. Make sure that you're asking, love your family, love your friends, consider them, but measure the feedback that you're getting and make sure you're managing your time before you launch that great idea. And don't hesitate, because some of your great ideas, you won't launch them because of the feedback that you've gotten, but everybody else, your target audience, is already ready to purchase it and are already valuing what you are going to bring to the marketplace. But your target audience is already waiting for your product. They're already waiting for your service and already valuing what you're ready to bring to the marketplace. So go ahead, launch it.